Gentlemen, I've called this meeting for two reasons. The first is to thank you for your unmatched loyalty, which has spanned a period of 13 solid years. I must tell you that it is not easy to find such a credible team of experts with such loyalty for 13 years, and we're still moving on. The second reason that I've called this meeting is that I, Saki, will be retiring. Gentlemen, our company is big and popular, but as a matter of fact, we are not legitimate. The dream of every criminal is to be legitimate. Some are lucky, some are not so lucky. But nobody wants to die as a criminal. I am retiring because I think that I have achieved some level of success. I have installed the mayor of this city of hope, and he is answerable to us. Gentlemen, it means that we are going legit. But there is this very last assignment that we must carry out in the next 4 days. We will carry out this assignment, we will succeed, and then we will retire.
We are ready to do anything, sir.
Thank you very much, Ferdinand. Now let me tell you my plan. Chief Benson Akintola runs a secret diamond business. At any point in time, there's diamond worth billions of dollars in that house. And all the white men you see trooping in and out of that house do not go there for a disco party, no. They go there for business. The information at my disposal is that Chief Akintola is expecting a shipment of diamonds from South Africa. Now, the value of this shipment is estimated at $2.5 billion US. Gentlemen, I want that money. We will carry out this operation. We'll take the money. I settle everybody. And we go our separate ways and be friends until we die.
I'm sorry, this meeting is not necessary. I mean, legitimacy is the new rule world over. And we have to challenge ourselves to be friends of the law. Let's leave Chief Akintola to continue with his legal diamond business. I mean, we are rich already. We are very, very rich. All we need to do right now is to legitimize ourselves. And do not forget, we are already in the bad books of a lot of people, so we do not have to do more harm to be rich. I don't know if I'm communicating, and this is my idea.
My dear friends, we're talking about 2.5 billion US dollars here. That kind of amount should preoccupy the mind of every right-thinking human being. Not to sit here and tell us about being faithful to the law.
So when do we attack, sir?
Good. This operation will take place in the next 4 days. Surprise is the best form of attack. Do we have one house here?
One house.
Chief, I'm sorry for being late. My landlord sent his house agent. And he came in too early, blocking the entire estate. And they came in with drug law enforcement agents, so I waited for them to leave.
Why would a landlord do that to the tenants in his own estate?
Well, it's because some people tell me that some of his tenants in the estate are trading on illicit drug. So he called in the drug law enforcement agents to fish the criminals out.
Well, you know what I'm thinking right now? I am thinking that it's high time you left that estate and probably moved in here.
Chief, how could you say that? How could I? Your wives simply killed me.
My first wife was the only woman living with me before she died. My other 2 wives come here only by invitation. And that means that I practically live here alone.
Chief, why don't you buy me a house? Buy me a house, Chief, so I could also come on invitation. Besides, look, you know I love you. And you don't have to be with one woman. In fact, you don't need any woman to bother you. You live longer without them.
You know what I think about you right now? I think you've got brains of an angel.
Oh, Chief, stop flattering me.
I'm not flattering you. Really, this thing you just said is the same thing that my father told me years and years and years ago. I'm just beginning to realize that you're more intelligent than I ever thought.
Hey.
You know what?
No, I don't.
When my shipment's coming, I'm going to buy you that house. Yes, I'm going to buy you that house. And in a choice area in the city.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, darling.
I knew it, Mom. I knew it.
These are very good guns, huh? Yeah. Still very good.
Ferdinand, I hate the way Saki ended Nelson's life. That was really callous.
Why are you sounding like a broken record?
How do you mean? A man in the caliber of Nelson wasted just like that for saying his mind? He could have overruled him and not just kill him just like that.
I don't like men who say the Lord's Prayer.
As in the Lord's Prayer?
Exactly. Who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, is the most myopic prayer any man could pray. And Nelson was in that family. He was never content with today. What about tomorrow? What about the future?
I don't believe you're saying this. You know, you amaze me. A man in the caliber of Nelson, wasted after all these years that we spent together. Do you know he could waste yours like that someday?
Me? I'm a cat with 9 lives. Saki can never end my life. Why are we even talking about the dead anyway? Let's talk about these guns, man.
I have all the information. The value I gave you before is far below the market value of the diamond. I have been with Akitola since morning. He is singing like a choir master.
Talk to me, talk to me.
The diamond is coming in 3 boxes. And the market value is estimated about 50 million US dollars.
50 million US dollars.
Yes.
All right. You see, I have it all worked out here. This is the plan of the house.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, there are 3 rooms. This one, and this another one. This is a staircase that leads to his patio.
Yeah.
Good. But I do not see any strong room among the 3. So where does he keep the stuff?
God. I have never seen any strong room in the house. Akitola keeps everything in his room. He has 3 bedrooms. But you never can tell where he will sleep. But the good thing though is that he must sleep in his house.
All right, baby. You know what I want you to do for me? Huh? Good. I want you to try every trick possible. Huh? To ensure that Akintola sleeps in this room. And make sure that he has the diamonds with him in this room. Because this is the most vulnerable room. Can you do that for me, baby?
Yes. When is the attack?
11:25 p.m. tonight. That is my lucky time. You see, I am Saki. I am the lord of this game. And my boys don't make any mistakes. 11:25 p.m. on the dot.
Come on, baby. I love you.
I know. 11:25.
Yeah,
no mistakes.
This is usually not the time for us to be in the living room. So why did you bring me out?
But I just want to show you that you're the best man in the world.
How are you going to do that? I heard a blast.
What, darling?
I heard a blast.
Maybe it's just police officers. They're texting me from home.
Just in their car.
Yes. Come on, baby. Come on.
Hey. No. This is not a policeman. Just in
No. On your knees.
Oh, you are one of them.
Shut up.
I'm planning to buy you a house.
Shut up. Oh, buy me a house. So you could turn me into your sex slave, Abi?
No.
Very dead.
All right, go and get the diamonds.
Okay.
Hurry up, hurry up!
Guys, that's 2 boxes. You guys should take the 2 and I'll take 1.
What are you talking about?
I said that's 2 boxes and I'll take 1.
Hey, listen. We should be getting out of here and not sit here and share nothing.
Let's go.
Sandy. Listen, you know things don't work like that. You cannot change a deal in the middle of the deal.
This is my deal, and I am the one to decide.
You know I like you, Sandy. You know that I like you so much. Huh? You cannot take 1 box of diamonds for yourself. That will be shortchanging the boys, and that is bad business.
Really? Look, I am not shortchanging anybody. I killed Chief Akintola, and there is nothing wrong if I have 1 box to myself. You take 1, and the boys will share the other box. That is fair business for me, okay?
Sandy, I am in charge here, okay? This is my retirement package, and I don't want anyone playing pranks with it. You hear me? So, do we revert to the old formula?
Oh, we have never operated with any formula, remember?
That is because I share the money in the way that everyone is happy. I share money with a professional touch. And when I do that, everyone goes home happy.
You're wrong this time. I have shared this one already.
Sandy, come here. Sandy, you know why you're doing this?
Why?
Because you know my weakness. And you know that I don't kill women. But you know what? Those 2 guys out there, Ferdinand and Santiago, they can kill anybody. They can kill anything. They're desperate and they're dangerous. That's a bad combination. You know what I mean?
Hello.
Please, are you Sandy?
Yes.
We are police officers.
How can I help you?
Can we come in and have a word with you?
Oh, sure.
We would like to know where you slept last night.
Officer, what kind of question is that? Is where I slept part of your business?
We are trying to resolve an issue.
Officer, is it part of my responsibilities to resolve police issues?
Do you know Akintola?
Are you talking about Chief Akintola?
Yes, Chief Akintola, do you know him?
Yes, I know Chief Akintola. He's my boyfriend.
You were in his house last night?
Officer, look. What kind of question are you asking me this morning?
You slept in his house last night?
Why are you bothered about where I slept last night? Or do you want to sleep with me? No, we can start now.
Sorry, madam. I'm only trying to know if you were with him the whole of last night.
Yes, sir. I was with him until about 9:30 p.m. I have an appointment with him this morning. I think, 11:30 p.m. this morning. I'm sorry, officer. Why are you asking all these questions anyway?
Kevin told us we were with him until he left.
Kelvin. Kelvin should be in Holland by now. You can't possibly talk to Kelvin. I don't think so.
We speak with him through Chief's phone, and he was the one that gave us your address.
Officer, why would you pick calls coming to Chief's phone? Nobody ever picks his call. Why would you do that?
We have need to, and we did.
Kelvin has always been an idiot. He has no right whatsoever to direct anybody to my house. And I must surely report this visit to Chief. Surely I must.
If I tell you Chief was murdered this morning, how will you react?
Officer, no. Sorry. Officer, what did you say? What did you just say?
The Chief was murdered?
No.
And you were with him last night?
No! That can't be. No, officer, no! No, officer, no! No! Officer, you don't understand. No! She cannot be murdered. No, it's not possible. It's not possible, officer. You don't understand. She was supposed to buy me a house this morning. You see? No!
I am telling you the truth. His body is already in the mortuary. Ambit killed him last night. And we thought you could have an information for us. But we can see you are separate as well.
My Chief is murdered.
Please try and control yourself.
No, Chief! No!
Well, madam,
cop. Where are you? Saki, where are you? Look, there's a new development and I need to see you right now. Okay, just wait there, okay? In 5 minutes, I'll be there. Ugh. I'm so sorry, Saki, but you have to admit that it is very wrong to call me names in front of your boys.
Is that what you think? Huh? Is that why you've grown so ambitious? Listen, let me tell you something, Sandy. 13 years ago, you were just a 7-year-old girl drinking pap from some miserable feeding bottle. That's when I met these guys here. Eh? 13 years ago, and they were already in business. And you call them boys. Eh? Listen, if you die for nothing.
Oh, now what? You want to kill me?
Are you better than all the people that we have killed before? Huh? You are just an ingrate, Sandy. You are an ingrate.
Oh, Saki, you can say whatever you want to say. But I came for something. The police came to my house this morning to question me.
And how is that our business? Huh?
They came over the mother.
Which mother? The mother of the 4 policemen or the mother of Chief Akintola?
Over both.
Shut up! Look, if you want to ask for my help, you ask me nicely. And I want you to tell me the truth now.
What are you talking about?
Young lady, we sorted out the authorities over the cops we killed. You killed Akintola and you must face it yourself. If you do dare mention any of our names, I will fish out your parents and kill them. Or don't you ever disrupt me when I'm talking, or I'll personally skin your family members alive. Do you fucking understand me?
Oh, now what? You guys set me up? You set me up!
You have set yourself up. Yeah? You think you can dine with the devil and you go to him with bare hands? Huh? Now look here, get up. Listen, let me tell you something. And you look at me, I'm serious, dead serious. I'm Saki. Hear me? I am personally going to destroy you if you don't bring back my box of diamonds. Hear me?
I'm sorry, baby. You see? You know you love me. This is Sandy. You can't destroy me. You can't. You love me.
You slept with Chief Akintola more than all his wives did, and yet you killed him. You shot him. What makes you think I do not think that you will kill me someday?
No, don't talk like that. Look, I have feelings for you. I have never felt anything for Chief Akintola.
Listen, Sandy, my box of diamonds, or you're finished. Bitch.
Excuse me. Do you know who killed my grandmother?
Ferdinand, your grandmother was murdered? Is that why you killed without mercy?
Shut up and listen to me. I killed my own grandmother. Do you know why? Because she was greedy. Now, I don't want you to be ever greedy in your life. If you want to be a big girl, well, this is the opportunity, because you're rolling with big boys now.
Ferdinand, I have always believed that you're a beast. Now I know for sure that you're one.
Now I want that box of diamond, or else I'm going to put a pistol through your legs and blow it through your brains. I have done it before, and I'll definitely do it again.
Get your filthy hands off me.
Why are you playing with your life? Look here. I can get the police off your back. They will never, never come near you again. You just go and get me that box of diamonds. I can do that for you. You don't even know how to go about diamonds. Come on, you don't have the contacts. Listen, just go and bring back that box. You are my little girl, Sandy. I don't want to see you dead. Come on.
Okay. I'll bring back the box of the diamond. I just want you to know that I have some sort of emotional feelings for you. I cannot kill you the way I killed Akintola. I'll bring them back to boss.
Good. You know what? That is my girl. Come on. Come here. You're my girl. Right? You know what? We're friends. You're my little girl, alright?
Hold it. What happened? You followed me.
You plan to return the box. Don't do it.
Why?
Let's just say because I like you. Listen, you cannot trust Saki. Neither can you rely on Ferdinand. The both of them are evil.
What are you talking about?
Return that box and you are history. This man, they plan to kill you. You see, I see you in the next 10 years. But they plan to kill you in a couple of days. You must listen to me.
Oh, I'm sorry to say this, but I don't even know what you're called.
They call me Santiago, and I like the name.
Santiago. If I may ask, what is your interest in this matter?
Saki is the summation of everything evil. He's just luring you to return the box. And once you do that, you're dead. And you know what? The police would do nothing to him if they found out that he has a hand in your death.
I'm confused. I'm in a dilemma. I don't know what to say.
You must listen to me. You must do as I say. Do you know Nelson?
Oh, yes, of course, Nelson, yeah.
Have you ever bothered yourself to ask what happened to him?
Saki said he sent him to Brazil to take care of things.
He said that, huh? And you believe him?
Yes.
Then you believe anything.
What do you mean by that?
Saki killed him. He shot him. Shot him right in my very presence.
This is serious.
More serious than you think. Bring that box back and you are gone. You become history, my dear.
I'm sorry. What do I do?
There's only one option. Come away with me. Let's leave town. We can go somewhere else. We can go to Ori. We can start a new life. You and I.
So, you want to start a new life with me?
Listen, my dear. We have no time. We have to leave town. We must not give them any atom of suspicion. We have to leave before they start looking for us.
Santiago, are we going to live with the diamond?
Like I said, I have contacts. Just trust in me and come with me. We can sell the diamonds. We can make a lot of money from it. Start a new life. Build a family. Stay with me, you know?
What news?
Chief Akintola has been killed.
This is the perfect way to show that God is the ultimate security.
Nelson, you're correct. Everybody is stunned to realize that Chief Akintola of all people could be murdered in his own house.
Amanda, forget about Chief Akintola, please. By the way, did you get the money I asked you to pick from the bank?
Oh, yes, I did. I'm just wondering how long you remain indoors.
Well, I'm just relaxing, you know. And I'm trying to put some things in order, you understand? And do not forget, I'm a dead man. And I remain dead until I decide to resurrect. Anyway, thanks for the money. I read something.
I want to have the monthly report. Let me know what is happening in the city.
Frankly, sir, criminals are on rampage. So much so that I am thinking of writing the Inspector General of Police to send us a new police boss. I already have the support of my heads of department.
How can you suggest that kind of nonsense?
Security in this city is my responsibility. And moreover, the people are looking up to me for effective leadership.
Listen here, Mr. Mayor. I give specific orders here. And I tell you, I do not want you to write any letter to the Inspector General of Police. You will do no such thing. Because I am satisfied with the leadership of the police in this city.
But they
don't want any comments, Mr. Mayor. Hear me? Now, have you paid my monthly allowance into my account?
No, but the check is ready.
Let me have the check.
I will give you, sir. But be it known to you that we are losing people. People that matter. Chief Akintola was one of the very few rich men that paid their taxes as when due. But he was murdered by armed hoodlums. Up till now that I'm speaking with you, the police has not made even a single arrest.
Mr. Odion, the police have not made any arrest Because they are still doing their investigations. You leave the police out of this and let me have that check.
Here's the check.
What's this?
15 million, of course.
I thought I told you to increase this to 20 million. You seem to be forgetting quite a lot, Mr. Odion.
You see, Chief, we have been experiencing a steady decline in internally generated revenue in the last 4 months. People are leaving the city in droves because of the precarious security situation in the city. I am going to change the leadership of the police so that security could improve. People will return with the investment. Then, and only then will I pay 20 million, sir.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Mayor. You seem to be forgetting that I personally installed you in that seat. And if you repeat that, I'm going to personally take you out of that seat. You will not write any letter to the Inspector General of Police until I tell you that I am not satisfied with the leadership of the police in this city. Let me have that check. Where is Santiago? I have been calling his line. It's not getting through.
Well, since he left, he hasn't returned. We've also been trying to call him, but to no avail.
Look, this is very wrong. How could he leave without a word? And his phone is switched off.
Well, let's just wait a little bit. I'm sure he's going to come back.
Listen. I've just been to see the mayor. And I tell you, that guy is in a grounds. That man has plans to step on my toes. Me! Do you know that that monkey of a secondary school teacher that I installed as mayor of the city told me that he has plans to change the leadership of the police command of this city?
Why?
He says our police in this city are dull and inefficient.
Was he drunk?
The man was very, very sane and articulate.
Then how could he make such a stupid and expensive suggestion?
Oh no, you wait. I need to hit that guy at the center of his life.
And how are you going to do that?
I'm going to cause a major destruction before he destroys us. Yes, trust me, I'm going to do that. Good. You go get me a young, intelligent boy. I'll tell you my plans later. Do that quickly.
Hey, speaking of young and intelligent, what's that? That your friend? Solo, the one who lives at Obogunogo. Is he still around?
I'll check him out. Let me beat you some more. Come on.
The one guy was smart, right? He's just smart.
I'm so hot.
Santiago.
Yeah?
Does it mean you're planning to sleep with me?
Excuse me?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you want to pretend as if you don't know what I'm talking about, Abby?
Hell no.
Okay. Why don't you tell me that your plan is to bring me here and sleep with me?
Sandy, I don't understand you.
Oh, you don't understand?
No.
Okay. So, are we going to sleep in this room together?
Yeah. For security reasons.
We're in a different town entirely. And there's no organization like that. Okay? So why don't you get another room and sleep in your own room and I'll sleep in mine?
Now you listen. If we must succeed in this business, then we must be able to trust one another. You have to trust me, and then I have to trust you. Look, there may not be anything between us, but we have to make them believe that we are madly in love.
But we are not.
Yes, we are not, but we have to make them believe that. We have to send that message out to them. And that way, we will be able to succeed in this town. This is worry.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what you make out of this. Santiago is gone, and his phone is switched off. Sandy is gone, her phone is switched off. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Well, I don't know what you're thinking, but I don't like that guy called Santiago. He's a sellout.
You know I'm going to kill him. I'm going to fry him when I catch him.
No, that won't be necessary. Don't bother yourself, okay? Because I'm definitely going to kill him before you get to him.
Any news, Usman?
The house is dead. But our assumption is good. I met a young boy there who I think is going to be very useful to us. He confirmed to me that he saw a guy drive Sandy out of the estate.
Did he describe the driver?
Perfect. We have a match in Santiago.
Sir, I have discussed extensively with my colleague here on the issue of city security. Your idea in the change of the leadership of the police in the city is a good one, and we buy into it, and we want you to implement it immediately.
Very well. You see, based on that, I am making consultations. And in the next few weeks, I'll be able to come up with a credible person we can suggest to the Inspector General of Police.
Mayor, next few weeks is no time. It could mean 1 month, or even more than 1 month. We need action to be taken urgently, and that's why we are here.
You see, Mr. Ekbo, security issue is not something we can rush into. Otherwise, we may regrettably find out that we had rushed from fry pan to fire, and that will be too bad. So we can't afford to rush. So give me time to make consultations, and I'll be able to come up with a credible name.
Mayor, sir, we are giving you time. It's just that we would like to know the time limit.
You see, the import of that statement still boils down to rushing. That's why I'm telling you, we can't afford to rush. Just give me time for my consultation. Believe me, I'm very much on it. I'm on it.
Can you handle a gun?
A gun? No. But I've never handled a gun, but I learned fast. If you teach me, I think I can.
And how good are you with women?
I don't understand.
Do you get emotionally attached to women? I mean, can you hit a woman?
Oh, sure. Yes, I have no mercy for them. I've never had a girlfriend. I only hit and run.
Saki.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been living in this city of hope?
I was born in this town, sir, and I've lived all my life here.
My name is Saki. Do you know me?
Yes, I've been hearing of that name.
What is your family background?
Well, I'm the second child in the family. My elder sister is a nun. She lives in Rome. And my father is a catechist. My mother is a nurse.
Osman, are you insane? Where did you get that boy from?
How do you mean, sir?
You went out there and brought a church worker into my house. What's the meaning of that? Have you ever seen me in a church before?
I don't know, sir, but he assured Ferdinand and I that he can do just about anything.
You're sure he said so?
Yes, sir. He confirmed that to us.
Now listen, Osman. If that young man fails me, I am going to slowly rip your flesh off your bones. And you know that I mean it. Because I am Saki. You know that I mean it. Mr. Saki.
Sir.
We have a job for you.
A job? Anything, sir. I will do anything to survive.
Can you drive a car?
Yes, I can drive very well.
Listen. Miss Linda Odion is the only daughter of Mr. Odion, the mayor of this city of hope. She's a final year student. She's studying English at local university.
Yes, sir.
I want you to find her. I don't know what her room number is, but I want you to find her. And I want you to be in the same bed with her. Can you do that?
Yeah, sure. I know her.
You know her?
Yes, sir.
Good. We have scores to settle with Mr. Odion. And if you do this as planned, I, Saki, am going to reward you handsomely.
Sir, just tell me what it will take and furnish me with the necessary details and tools, and leave the rest to me. I'll do it.
You have no friends, and you must not say this to anyone. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Ferdinand will make all the money, all the cash you need available to you. And let me tell you something, my friend. If you mess up, look at me.
Yes, sir.
If you mess up, I'm going to blow you to pieces. Pieces.
Sure, I won't mess up, sir. No, I won't mess up.
Good. It's your lucky day, man. Enjoy. Ferdinand, work on him. Yes, man. Go. Go.
These are original diamonds. Super original from South Africa.
You give me all, I give you $7 million.
What? What are you talking about? I thought we already had a deal. Hey, Cham, man, we didn't come here to renegotiate. We already had a deal for 10 million.
$7 million, and that's fine.
Oh, come on. Why are you doing this?
Can I see the diamonds?
Okay. 7 million. Nothing less.
Can I see the diamonds?
Sure, why not? Now listen, Chief. That was not nice, okay? Already had a deal for 10 million, and now you're cutting me short. What kind of deal is that?
$7 million is the right price, okay? It's the right price, okay?
Can I see the money now?
I'm coming first, I'm coming. That's $3.5 million in each.
God is the giver of life, and He is the only one who can take it. Your end is coming nearer.
Look, who are you?
Happy is the man who has more friends than enemies.
Who is this idiot driving?
Jane, I've been thinking. I intend to dump Perry.
How could you do that? I mean, how could you possibly dump Perry just like that?
Most of you girls know how to do it, but I don't.
What are you talking about? What do we do that you don't know how to do?
Dating more than one guy at a time? You do it a lot. I don't think I'm caught up for all that mess.
Oh, now I get it. There is a new boyfriend. Spill.
More than a boyfriend. This one, he's a lover. He's the kind of man every woman dreams to have. I only met him 2 days ago and he has completely knocked me off my feet.
I like that. Who's the guy? Out with it.
Well, his name is Sabata and he just returned from Germany. He's so caring. Look at my nails. He took me to the coolest spot to get my nails done. You know the salon on the 15th floor of the Surplus Millennium Plaza?
I do. This is serious. Girls, do you know that salon is the most sophisticated and expensive in the city?
You can say that again. Exactly. And guess what?
What?
He sat down with me all through the time I was getting my nails done. Something you and I know that Perry would never do.
Girl, I haven't seen this guy, but I'm already getting wet in my pants.
Jane, don't even start. Don't go there. Please don't start.
I'm not kidding.
Well, I have a date with him tomorrow and he is driving to pick me up.
He owns a car?
Jane, not just any car. My man, he's on top of his game. He drives a sophisticated, powerful, top-class machine. Don't worry, you'll get to see it one of these days.
You are a lucky girl. Enjoy your walk, girl. Enjoy.
Yeah, just talk to me.
I already told Tessa. I told her we're going somewhere, that we're staying for days.
Did you tell her your name?
No, sir, I didn't tell her. She calls me Sabata. That's my name to her.
Good. I think you're doing well.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Ferdinand will tell you the hotel you will take her to. And then we'll give you some more money. Huh? The drug you'll give her that will knock her out for about 3 days will be here soon.
No problem, sir.
It's your lucky day, my friend. Just enjoy yourself, eh?
I'll have that.
No.
Give me.
No.
Come on. You're gonna kill yourself with this. You don't know what to say about cigarette? Hey, take it easy, huh? Give me the glass.
No.
Come on. Let it go. It's okay. Hey, babe, stop now. You gotta stop, okay? Hey, listen. Listen to me. I need you to come over here. And I need you to relax. Listen to me, dog. Don't you think it's about time you stop all this I'm gonna kill him and I'm gonna choke him thing? You know? I think it's time you get a little bit feminine, don't you think? Huh? You gotta stop now, okay? Alright?
Chief, our number is ringing again.
What did she say?
She did not pick it, but I'll keep trying.
trying to make a call. Hey, Usman, listen to me. Tell Saki to pipe low. Tell him to pipe low. Just tell him not to provoke me, because he's not going to like the kind of response that he will get if he tries to provoke me. Do you understand? Send that word over.
That was Santiago. And he is with Sandy.
You heard his voice?
He spoke, and I heard him clearly. But you just mark this. I am going to deal with Santiago. I will deal with him.
Chief, it is possible they've sold the diamonds.
That's not possible. They don't have any connections to sell diamonds. And I'm going to get my diamonds back. You know why? Because I am Saki.
Rushing back like you time it. I just want us to go back and hit Saki.
That is what I'm saying. Look, we have to plan the hit. Because a planned attack is the best form of attack. Santiago.
What are you talking about? So you take me to be a novice now, huh? You think I don't have a plan? Listen, the death of Saki is already planned out. I already have it worked out. I have a masterpiece. I just want you to make up your mind so we can leave here early enough. You gotta trust me on this one, okay? Alright, baby?
You see, Linda, I must admit I'm quite surprised to realize you're the mayor's daughter.
Why would you be surprised?
You know, since I came back from Europe, I've met a lot of ladies whose fathers are in government. But they go around and they're obsessed with their father's stolen wealth. You happen to be the only one who I've seen simple and humble.
You can say that again, but I sincerely don't understand what you mean by stolen wealth.
I'm sorry, but we came here to have fun and be happy, so let's not dabble into politics.
Come on, Sabata. I'm not dabbling into politics. My father already is in politics. I'm just a little bit concerned about the statement you made.
Okay, let me break it down. You see, political appointment has shamefully become the most lucrative business in the country at the moment. Your father is a popular mayor because he won the election free and fair, right? That's that. So let's not go into that. Let's talk about you and I. Do you know you are an exquisite beauty?
You're flattering me.
I ain't flattering you. I'm telling you the truth. Okay, take this. Now tell me about yourself. Tell me more about me.
What exactly do you want?
Everything. Your pet names, your father's, businesses, everything. Tell me.
Okay, well. I really don't like champagne, you know.
You don't like champagne? Why?
It tastes funny in my mouth. I wonder why it's so expensive anyway.
Oh, okay, it's because you're not used to it. Look, champagne is the best drink you can take aside from water. Because it has minimal amount of chemical in it and it's made from pure and natural ingredients. So you sip champagne.
My dad used to say that, but I still don't like it. I'm only drinking it because of you.
That's my girl. Drink. That's good. You know what? I came down here to relax. Yeah.
We're going to be staying here for 4 days. 4 whole days all to ourselves. Up there in Germany, it's work, work, work. I'm tired of working. I came down to Nigeria to relax and have fun with you.
Well, I can assure you very soon you're going to get so tired of resting.
Tired of resting?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I look forward to that. Why ever get tired of resting? Where are you going?
I need to use the bathroom.
Again?
It's your champagne. It's making me pee like a cow.
My champagne! Making her pee like a cow. Good. You're doing your job. Ah. My champagne making her pee like a cow. My champagne makes her pee like a cow. What's keeping you, baby?
I'll be there in a minute.
Hurry up. Oh, that's my girl.
Did you miss me?
Oh! You know, every moment spent without you is like eternity.
This cigarette of yours, don't you have a limit?
No. Smoking is part of me. I'm sorry.
The champagne actually tastes better now. A whole lot better. Did you put sugar in it?
Come
in.
Maybe not. Take some more, take some more.
You're coming.
Yeah. Is everything going as planned?
Yeah, she's totally knocked out. Right now, she's lying on that bed, staring into thin air, but she's lost. Just like the chief said, she's now a vegetable, totally vulnerable.
I love this business. Oh, yeah. Hello?
Yes, Ferdinand. Is she down?
Yes, she's down.
Good. Very good. Now you keep an eye on everything, okay?
Alright, got it. I'm in charge. Do you want me to call the mayor now?
No. Call him at 11 tomorrow morning. By then he will be in his office. And I don't want any mistakes, Ferdinand. No mistakes.
Okay. Alright. Well, make sure everything is in place. You know we don't make mistakes in this business policy of ours.
I'm enjoying this game. I don't make mistakes. No, I don't. Keep you posted. Yeah. All right.
Hello?
This is the direct line to the mayor of the City of Hope. May I talk to the mayor?
Yes, this is the mayor. May I know who is on the other end of the line?
Now listen very carefully. I might be telling you some points, and I will not repeat myself. My name is Beba. We have your daughter in custody, and we need money. Now listen very carefully, Mayor. Your daughter is a very good girl. In fact, we haven't touched her, and we don't have any intentions of touching her. What we need is 1 billion naira. We're going to call you tomorrow by this time to tell you the place and the time to meet us. Now this is the very interesting part, Mayor. If you go to the press, your daughter is history. If you open up to higher authorities, you will die. Remember how Chief Akintola and his security men were murdered? Well, nobody knows why he died.
Hello. 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 What am I to do now? Sir, what is the matter? Anyway, the man that we are waiting for is here. Shall I ask him to come in? Let him go. I don't want to see him, as a matter of fact, any other person. Sir, what are you talking about? The entire city will be shut down if we do nothing. Electricity is a big problem. And you are not concerned. I have a more serious problem, please. Ask him to go and come back next week. Next week? Sir, the whole city will be shut down. I am facing a more serious problem than electricity mistake. Don't you understand? Sorry, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Hello?
Please, can I talk to my daughter?
You are running out of time. I am a professional. If you want to know about your daughter is safe. In fact, she's very safe. Go and arrange the money and meet me at 11 o'clock tomorrow. Don't talk to anyone. Don't talk to the press. Don't talk to your colleagues about it. And don't even try tracing this number, because I will hunt you down and I will kill you. If you want to die like Akintola, try it. I said you don't have much time.
Oh, come on, Mayor. What are you talking about? The problem we have on hand is bigger than the clamor for a new police boss or the disbandment of the force. That's not the issue. The most important thing now is for us to save your daughter, your only daughter, from the hands of these criminals. And I tell you, I am going to round up these guys and deal with them.
Are you giving me assurance that you are going to handle them?
Definitely. Well, you never know the mindset of criminals. And you do not play with a man with a gun. Listen, Mayor. Don't ever give these guys the impression that you are not going to meet their demand. Just play along with them.
Then what will I do? What am I going to do, Chief?
Right. Just do exactly what they say. Okay? Do exactly as you are told. Let us get your daughter out first. I want you to come here in the morning by 11 when they call you. I want to speak with these guys. Okay? Because I'm going to unmask them and I will deal with them.
Linda.
Yes, tell me, Ferdinand.
Things are going according to plan.
Good. Very good. Now listen, the mayor is in. He's a finished man. He just left here now. You see, I am the only one he can trust. Saki is the only man he can trust, so he has come to ask for my help.
I trust you to cover your end, and I know you also trust me to cover mine.
No problem. Listen, he's going to be here at 11 when you call, okay? And just play along, huh? We're doing well, huh?
Sure. All right, bye.
The call is here.
Yes, hello. My name is Saki. I am the Grand Commander of this city. Introduce yourself, please.
What do you mean you are the Grandmaster? Who the hell are you?
I said my name is Saki. I am the Lord of this city of hope. And courtesy demands that when you operate in my city, you consult me. I did not give you permission to kidnap my friend's daughter.
Have you finished?
What do you mean, have you finished? Do you know who you are talking to?
Excuse me, fool.
He caught the phone on me.
They called the phone?
This idiot caught the phone on me?
What do we do?
Yes, hello?
Give the phone back to the owner.
Listen, whoever you are, you lack manners and I'm going to catch you and deal with you. You understand me?
Give the phone back to the owner.
Okay. I will let you speak with the owner. But you remember what I have just said. I will catch you and I'm going to squeeze you.
Hello, sir. I am the mayor.
You remember what I told you yesterday? Why do you want to dare me?
I am sorry, please. Please don't hurt my daughter. I have the money here.
I will be in an unregistered car parked 7 kilometers off Benin Asaba Expressway. Now you will come with the money and I'm going to be there at 6:30 on the dot. Don't play games with me. And tell that rat of yours that if he fools with me, I'll dilute him like raw acid.
I'll do just that. But how will I be sure that my daughter will be released?
It is not in our nature to kill. Give me the money, I'll go and count it. If it's intact, stay by your phone and I'll call you. Then I'll show you where your daughter is. Now, if you play games with me, I'll mess you up. Do you understand me? You better not come with anybody else, or else you will die.
So, what? Hello? Hello? He's gone. I have just 4 hours to arrange ₦1 billion.
Look, I don't like this kind of criminals. This guy is a wicked man, and we must move fast. But I tell you something, I will catch him, and I'm going to squeeze him.
Will you be coming with me to give them the money?
You think that's a good idea?
What are friends for, Saki?
Okay. Okay, Mayor. I will come with you. But I want this guy. I want to deal with this idiot.
I better go and get the money arranged. I think that's the most important thing for now. I'll be back by 4 p.m.
Okay.
Please let me be going.
All right. Please hurry. These guys are dangerous.
Okay.
Hello? The trunk of the car is open. I'm sitting in the car with my colleague. Now do not even venture to see our faces. Just drop the money inside the trunk
and wait in your car for further instructions. This whole place is surrounded, so do not try anything foolish. Then wait. I'll give you instructions on where to see your daughter. Yes, sir. Maybe it's that guy in front. Say the trunk is open. We'll just drop it in the trunk. Now, Chief, how am I sure that my daughter is safe after almost emptying the city's treasury for these criminals?
Look, never mind, Mayor. Don't worry. Let us just get your daughter out first. Huh? You can always balance your accounts later.
Now, when are we going to leave this place? I'm not used to this sort of place. To me, it's a dangerous terrain.
They said we should wait. Let's wait. Huh? Look, I told you these people must be very dangerous criminals. To disobey them may just lead to the unexpected.
Linda.
Let's just wait as we're told. Huh?
Linda.
Let's wait.
We have stayed here for 20 minutes. Why haven't they called? Why?
Look, Mayor, why can't you just follow simple instructions? The men said wait. Huh? Look, these people are criminals. They're not reverend fathers. They said wait, and that means only one thing. We wait.
Wait till... Hello.
You are a businessman. Now go to Luna Hotel room 502. You will find your daughter. Let me say she's under the influence of some drugs, but she'll be alright. Just take her home and take very good care of her. let me advise you that you better close this case. Close it and never ever open it. Because if you do, you will end up like Akintola.
Please, let's go fast to Luna Hotel, room 504. My daughter is there sleeping under the influence of drugs.
God have mercy. How could these people do this?
Oh,
But
please.
where is Luna Hotel?
I don't know. Let's get moving.
Luna Hotel.
Linda! Linda! Are you alright, Linda?
She's alive. She's just unconscious.
Can you explain what is happening, please?
I don't know, but you said they gave you 30 minutes.
Yes.
And we were just dashing here like mad. Well, we still have another about 18 minutes or so. Huh? Don't worry, just wait. She will regain her consciousness.
What have they done to my daughter? Huh? Look at Linda, who used to be very, very lively. Looking at me like a moron. Oh, I'm finished.
Oh, Mr. Odion, don't get yourself worked up. Listen, you must do everything possible not to go against specific instructions from those people. They're obviously very dangerous criminals. Let's not They said 30 minutes. Let's wait for 30 minutes to elapse. They said she's under some kind of influence of drug or something. Just wait. She'll be okay. She'll be fine.
Are you sure you don't know these criminals?
What did you just say? No. What did you say just now? Huh?
I'm sorry.
Look, hold on, Mr. Odion. Are you talking to me like that? I understand you are under some stress, but what are you talking about?
I'm sorry. Just put yourself in my shoes. Look at Linda. Look at Linda.
I've told you guys to make an order. We are friends. I can get you whatever you want to drink.
Listen here, John. We did not come here to drink. Like I asked you. I hear your boys are planning to attack us, and I need to know why.
Like I told you earlier, already on the phone, I'm not aware of the planned attack. And moreover, those boys are not my boys. They are independent businessmen. They are doing their own business.
What are you talking about?
It seems you don't understand me. I mean, you go and resolve your problems with the boys. I've paid you for the diamonds, and I consider that business concluded.
Now you listen to me, Chan. Go and tell your boys. I may be forced to kill one, two, or even all of them if anybody tries anything funny with me. And I mean it.
Do you know the name of this place?
Tell me.
It means Caravan de Casablanca. It's a risk here to talk tough. Like I said, I have no hand in that business. You go and resolve your problems with the boys.
This is 30 minutes already. And my daughter is still like a vegetable. Oh my God. Is there nothing we could do in a time like this?
Maybe we should call in a doctor to examine her.
Linda. Are you alright?
She's okay.
Linda. Take it easy. Easy. Come on. Gentle. It's okay. It's okay there. It's okay. It's okay. Gentle. It's okay. Are you alright?
I'm alright, Dad. I'm fine. I'm okay.
Are you feeling any pain?
Where is Sabata?
What?
Sabata.
Who is Sabata?
He was the one who brought me here.
I did not see any Sabata. Anyway, not to worry. It's okay. I hope you're alright.
I'm fine.
Santiago, look. It is only a tree that we hear that they're planning to kill it, and it will still stand. Look, let's leave this town. I wouldn't want to die without taking revenge against Saki.
It is not in my nature to run from men, okay? I like to face my challenges.
Oh, yes. But not when the challenge may take your life. We have nothing to lose. Let's leave this town before it is too late.
You know what? I don't want to talk about this
Oh,
anymore.
really?
Yeah. I don't run from guys. Do you understand? I'm a bad guy. And in this town, they should know that I know what they know.
Oh, Santiago, there is nothing you can do to men in group. Don't be a hard man for nothing. I may be forced to leave you here if you refuse to leave.
Linda, this Sabata guy you just met, can you describe him? Do you remember anything about him?
I don't remember anything, Uncle. Well, I know he was a nice guy.
Will you shut up, Linda? How could you call a criminal a nice guy? Or are you completely out of your senses?
Dad, he wasn't a criminal. He took good care of me.
Well, it depends on what he told you. But I am telling you as your father that that guy is a criminal. First of all, he told me that his name is Baba. And now you are calling him Sabata. Secondly, he kidnapped you simply to make me pay ransom.
You paid a ransom?
Yes! I paid a ransom to your good guy, Linda. I paid $6.5 million US before they could direct us to this place.
You did that?
It's all right.
Are you okay? Mayor, I suggest we get a doctor to examine her properly.
I am thinking along the same line.
Good day, sir. Wait, Chief. Where's the money?
Everything is intact. He proved to be a very, very good businessman.
Complete, huh? No, this is good business. Good business, guys.
So, when do we buy the casino?
Oh, the Central Casino.
Yes, you said we'll buy it after this hit.
All right, Just leave everything to me. First of all, I want to think of how we can dispose of the diamonds. And then we must find and punish Sandy and Santiago. And then we can sit down and plan how to buy the Central Casino.
Sounds good.
Well done, guys.
Thank you.
Good business. Well done. Well done, guys.
Do you want to drink?
What are you drinking?
Whiskey. Let me get the bottle.
So, you said you bought that car out there? Are these electronics?
Yes, Dad. To God be the glory. I'm also negotiating for a house in the government reserved area. I want to buy a house there.
What kind of business do you do that can give such gain in less than 2 weeks?
Dad, I now deal on petroleum.
You sell fuel?
No, not fuel. As a matter of fact, I trade on crude.
How long have you been in this crude business?
That's what's this interest?
Will you shut up your mouth?
I bought this place for you to enjoy your life and have a bit comfort, not for you to interrogate. Am I a kid?
I have never asked you to buy anything for me because I know you don't have a job. You can divide this house with stolen goods. If you are not ready to tell me how and where you got this money, you bend down and carry this rubbish out of this place. Okay?
I should take this back.
Yes. You may go at the first, you know now. Osage, come here! Osage! Osage!
When a problem becomes consistent, we need men who can take decisive action. The security situation of this place is getting from bad to worse. So we need to do something fast.
Sir, what do you want us to do?
Well, the official information I have called you to give you today is that Mrs. Eve Effiong is the new police boss that the Inspector General of Police has approved. I understand that she grew up here, and I have no doubt in my mind that she is going to make a very good police boss, being conversant with the security terrain of this place. How about that?
That's all right. That's all right.
I told you, I asked you to give me, time for my consultation, that I will come up with a credible name. Here we are.
I don't understand this. This is bad.
This portends danger. It's very dangerous.
Chief, they have just changed the police boss.
Where did you get that crap from?
From the television. They've been announcing it every 30 minutes. Mrs. Eve Effiong is now in charge.
idiot has just dug his own grave. He has signed his own death warrant. Look, I installed him as mayor, and I run things here. Call him Ferdinand.
Officer, thank you for coming. I sent for you because I have every reason to believe that my son is involved in an unknown criminal activity, and I want you to investigate him.
Did you say your son?
Yes, my son. He is neck deep into criminal activity, and I want the police to investigate him. I am a catechist and will not condone evil.
Sir, please, could you tell me what informed your conclusion?
Okay. My son has no job, no business. We are still praying and believing God to make a way for him. 3 weeks ago, he begged me and I gave him 1,000 naira to collect his shoes from the cobbler across the street. Only 3 days ago, he bought a brand new car and costly electronics stay packed there in my room. I believe no legitimate business can give such gains within 3 weeks.
Thank you very much for all this information. I'll get back to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll be expecting you.
Okay, sir.
He walked out on me, and I don't see him returning soon. But when he calls or I see him, I will send an urgent message across to you.
I will be expecting you. Sir, please, can I have his number?
Okay.
Ferdinand, do you have an idea why Chief wants to see me?
I have no idea.
And you, Usman? Good day, sir.
Ferdinand, you did not guide this boy properly.
What do you mean, sir?
I gave you $300,000. And the first thing you did was to rush and get yourself a brand new car. What are you trying to prove, my friend? Huh? Don't you know that is bad business for us? Ferdinand here is worth $2 million US. And yet you see him moving around humbly, quietly, attracting no one to himself. Why are you showing off, my friend? What are you trying to prove? Why are you showing off yourself?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm very sorry. I can return the car to the sellers if it's a problem.
Listen, I have already lost control of the police command here. If they come for you and you mention my name, you hear me? If the police come for you and you make the mistake of mentioning Saki or any other member of this network, you know what I'll do?
No, sir.
I'll put a bomb in your cell And I don't care whether all your cellmates die.
I'm sorry, sir. Trust me. I'd rather die than mention your name or the name of any other person. I won't.
Yes, hello, who's this?
Happy is the man who has more friends than enemies. I don't think you understand the true meaning of this statement, do you?
Who the hell are you? Who are you, please?
Destruction is getting nearer.
Who is this animal trying to dig his own grave? Yes. Oh, sorry, babe. How are you doing?
I'm at your gates.
Oh, I see. Sorry about that. Someone will open the gate shortly. Yeah, I will start. Yes, better take this lunatic and groom him properly. Yes. Open the gate. What's the meaning of this? Why are you resisting me?
I'm sorry if that's what you think, but I don't mix business with pleasure. We are talking about diamonds here. What you're trying to start can always happen. This is not the right time.
So, what exactly do you know about diamonds?
You said you're finding it difficult selling them. I have made inquiries and there are some people in Amsterdam that wants to buy them. I need a sample.
Now, these people from Amsterdam, are you traveling over to Amsterdam or they're coming here to the City of Hope?
One of their representatives is already in town. I need some samples to show. He can't believe me if I don't show him any.
I'm sorry, Amanda. I cannot trust you with my diamonds. But I can assure you they are of excellent quality.
So, how are you planning to sell them when you trust no one?
Well, right, you fix a time tomorrow and a place. I want to meet the representative myself.
And you think that's a wonderful idea?
Look, I don't care. I don't give a damn whether it's a wonderful idea or not. For now, I think that is the only way forward.
Well, okay. In that case, I'll have to make an appointment with the guy. Then I'll call you to give you the time and the venue.
You know what? A time will come when you will be begging me to have you on my bed. And you know what I'll say? This is time for business.
I love this. But I must tell you, no man can say no to me. When we're done with the business, we'll have all the time and money to spend. Nice day.
It's as bad as that. I spent 6.5 million US dollars of public money to get my daughter back. The criminal network that we have here is very, very strong. Imagine a situation where the spokesperson told me that they killed Chief Akintola and that I would go the same way if I ever open my mouth to talk about it with anybody. You see what I mean?
Well, Mayo, I must say we are very sorry, okay? But I promise you that those men will be brought to book.
I hope so.
But sir, could you please ask your daughter to see me tomorrow?
That is not a problem at all. She'll be in your office at your beck and call.
Ask her to meet me tomorrow morning.
Okay. Consider it done. Consider it done. You see, if there is anything you can do to arrest the negative security situation in this city, and you happen to need my help, please don't hesitate to let me know.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
Take care.
Hey, my name is Dolabo. Can I speak to Osaje?
Yes, you're talking to Osage. Do I know you?
How can you say that? I was when you met at the shopping mall. You said I should call you.
Oh, sorry. But you told me your name was Nikki. How come you say Dolabo now?
Oh, come on. Do you expect me to tell you my name just like that? Nikki was a decoy. My real name is Dolabo.
Women. All right. So can I meet you tonight?
You're so sweet. That's exactly why I called. I feel like hanging out.
Fine. Good. Where do I pick you?
If you can come to number 16 Academic Drive. That's my apartment. I'm in flat 4.
Okay, I'll be with you in 30 minutes.
Okay. See you soon.
So where are we? Who was that? She's just an old friend.
Well, you must be very, very careful the people you hang out with, especially the women.
Okay. So where were we?
Hold on. Hey, come on. Hello.
Hello, sweetheart. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. You look different.
Well, I should say you're the one who looks different.
Really?
Turn around. You weren't looking this pretty the last time we met at the mall.
Seriously?
What's the secret?
Come on, sit down. So how have you been?
I'm good, and you? This is good. Breathe. Looks like I'm gonna have you all eaten up. What is it?
Do you carry guns around?
Yeah, it's a gun. It's only a gun. You know, this city of hope is hopeless and unsafe, so one has got to protect himself at all times.
I know, but now you're with me, and I'm not comfortable with the gun. Can you just put it away?
Okay. Ice, are you comfortable now?
Yes, but let me just keep it for you. When you leave, you can take it. Don't worry.
All right. Do you live here alone?
Yes, I do. But my mom comes and goes. She's a politician.
Come here.
You're under arrest. Now get up! Lie down with your face down and put your hand behind you. Get up! Down!
You set me up.
Baby, from here we're going to the club. Shut your mouth and lie down.
Get down!
Lie down with your face down and put your hands behind you. Lie down.
Put your hands behind you.
I am not so comfortable with this plan, Santiago. I want to pay Saki back in his own coin.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. Make him pay.
I don't ever want to make mistakes. That man ruined my word. And I need a well-articulated plan to get him to where he will pay the price.
The worst pay a man can pay is to pay with his life. And I have a plan to make Saki pay dearly. So don't worry about that. Okay? But Sandy, why don't we withdraw this operation? Yeah, because I need you to think big. You know, think really big. Money, baby, money is sweet. Do you understand? So why not we steal the rest of the diamonds? Yeah. If you get close to Saki, you steal the rest of the diamonds. With that, you ruin him completely. What you say?
Santiago, why are we here?
We're here to get richer, baby.
What do you mean by that?
You know, the problem that I have with you is that you underrate me a lot. But what you don't know is that I'm a real bad man. In the midst of bad men, I'm so bad. Believe that.
Santiago, what are you saying? You mean you brought me out in this cold, in the middle of this night? Look, everybody is so scary. It looks so scary. To tell me that you're a bad man? Oh, you just want to tell me that you're a bad man? God.
Okay, listen. I engaged the chief telephone operator and he tapped into Saki's line. Yep, tonight there's going to be an exchange of cash for diamonds, right there, that junction. Saki makes an exchange tonight. And guess what? I plan to hijack it all. I plan to take it all. So it's either you're in with me on this one or you're not.
Santiago, what are you talking about? Look, we are rich already. Why are you doing this?
What are you talking about? We're rich? We sold a box of diamonds and you think we're rich? What about the other two? What happens to them? I'm taking the other two tonight. Do you get that? Listen, baby. Money is a material. It's one material that you can never have enough. The more you have, the more you want. I want it all.
So you want to get the other 2 boxes, yeah?
Amanda, I want to clarify an issue.
What issue?
The merchant from Amsterdam. Do you know him from anywhere?
I can't ask you guys to come out here with the diamond if I've not seen the man before.
I just want the money and we are out. Is he coming with the money?
Ferdinand, stop whining. Stop grinding the lady. She is the brain behind this deal. And Saki said we should obey whatever she instructs. Relax.
Is that the man?
Yes, that's the merchant that wants to pay cash for the diamond.
Where's the money?
Show me the diamonds and I'll show you the money.
Tell me the truth. How did you get the money you were spending?
I've told you before that the money I've been spending is my money. I don't know what else you want me to tell you.
I will tell my boys not to manhandle you if you tell me the truth. Your father confirmed that you begged for 1,000 naira a couple of weeks ago. You are unemployed. You have no business. Tell me the whole truth now. You were found with a gun. How did you get the money to buy yourself a new car? How?
I have never killed or injured anybody with that gun.
I thought you would have availed yourself by using this opportunity. Now I see you are not ready.
Here. He's the one.
What?
What are you talking about?
This is Sabata. He's the one who took me to the hotel.
You mean Osaje?
Osaki? I don't know what he's been telling you, but this is Sabata. He's the one who took me to the hotel where I was drugged.
Who are you? Do I know you? Have we met before? Don't listen to this girl. She's a liar.
Officer, you have to be... I don't know who this guy is. Wait, who are you? What? Look, there's no time to frame me up. You know, make it hard. I don't know this girl.
Calm down. Huh? Please, sit down, sit down, sit down. Tell me everything you know about this matter.
I'm just so shattered. I'm so demoralized right now to tell you every single detail, but I've let my family down a whole lot. I've brought so much shame upon myself. Well, he was so deceptive. I wonder how someone who could be so sweet turned out to be so deceptive like a snake. He told me his name was Sabata. And now I get to find out his name is Osagi. He took me out and we went to the hotel. The next thing I knew, my father said to me, he was demanding for a ransom. He had said his name was Bebe. He just came up with so many lies.
I should blame you for everything, sir. I should blame you for everything that happened. We shouldn't have trusted Amanda in the first place.
And where the hell did Nelson spring out from? Huh? I shot the idiot! And you guys said you dumped him in some bush somewhere.
Well, it is obviously a guy. Let's forget about Nelson for now. Let's talk about how we're going to recover those diamonds.
Fucking police, what are you talking about?
They are coming all over the whole place.
Don't play the hero. The house is surrounded. We know you are inside. Just come outside, place your hands on your heads. Now!
Look, guys, we're not giving up. To give up is cowardice. We'll fight to finish. Get yourself out, quickly.
Remain as you are. Or you live here as corpses. You have to remain silent! Drop that gun. Drop it!
We can talk this.
Drop the guns first. Then you move.
Let's...
Go back.
Look, officer, the most honorable thing for us to do is to sit down, drink some wine, and we negotiate. Right?
There's no room for negotiation. You are under arrest for the murder of Chief Akintola and the kidnap of the mayor's daughter.
Officer, look, you are a gentleman, right?
Hey, back! You are back!
I'll pay you any amount you want. Huh? You just close this matter and let me and my boys get out of town. Huh?
Move! Now move, Patel! Move, Patel!
All day.
Move!
So I'm very grateful that you fought. So already you didn't give it. You? Kimball or Someliwe? I never knew you were such a devil. I mean, if somebody had told me that you were the brain behind my daughter's kidnap, I wouldn't have believed it.
You miserable secondary school teacher that I invested my money on to make the mayor of this city. You stand there and talk to me like that. And you watch these people put me in this condition. I put you on that seat. Your days are numbered. I'm I'm going to remove you from that seat.
Take him back to his cell.
As for you, another 2 weeks you'll be redeployed from this station.
Take him back!
Move! I'm brother. Move!
Madam, people like this shouldn't be allowed to be walking free. I mean, they should be quarantined so they could not contaminate the good behavior of the people of the City of Hope.
Calm down, sir. Calm down. You see, after his arrest, my officers searched the whole house and they recovered huge deposit of arms and ammunition and some huge amount of money. And they'll be declared at the appropriate time. And I tell you, will be charged to court.
Very well. I have confidence in your ability to make a change in our security situation. You see, ever since you resumed, investors are returning with their investments. Even the confidence of our people and the police, which has been badly eroded, is being restored. In fact, I can make bold to say that hope has returned to the City of Hope. Thank you, madam, for excellent policing. Thank you very much. Keep it up.